Princess Leonor stuns royal fans with shocking arrival in Denmark. It was supposed to be a calm, expected day in Denmark. The air was crisp, the city streets alive with royal watchers who thought they knew what was coming. Everyone expected a routine moment, a predictable royal appearance, perhaps another quiet step in Princess Leonor's journey as heir to the Spanish throne. But then, everything changed. Because when Princess Leonor arrived in Denmark, the reaction was nothing short of electric. She did not just arrive, she stunned, leaving the entire royal audience speechless, as though they had witnessed a moment that rewrote history in real time. And yet, here's the part no one expected. Her arrival carried with it not just beauty, grace, and the charm Spain has long celebrated, but a subtle undercurrent of shock, a ripple that no one could have predicted. Why was Leonor's presence so surprising? What was it about this appearance that had even the most seasoned royal experts gasping for breath? That is the story we are about to uncover. To understand why Leonor's arrival in Denmark carried such weight, we need to step back for a moment. Princess Leonor, heir to the Spanish throne, has spent her entire life under the glow of expectation. From the moment of her birth, she has been both a daughter and a destiny, Spain's future queen, a symbol of continuity, stability, and tradition. For years, her life has been carefully shaped, her image guarded, her role cemented in every official photograph and speech. But Denmark was different. This was not a carefully staged moment in Madrid. This was not the familiar sight of Leonor at Spain's National Day, or a ceremonial appearance beside her parents, King Felipe and Queen Letizia. No, this was a bold step into another royal world, one where her presence was not only noticed but scrutinized in a whole new light. And here's where the first mystery begins: why Denmark? Why now? The answer lies in more than geography. Denmark has long been tied to Spain through subtle threads of royal kinship, whispers of diplomacy, and shared European history. But in recent years, another connection has captured headlines: the quiet but undeniable friendship between Princess Leonor and Prince Christian of Denmark. Two heirs, two futures, bound by the same weight of destiny. So when Leonor arrived in Copenhagen, the questions began to swirl. Was this merely a diplomatic visit? Or was the world witnessing the first chapter of a royal love story that could one day bind Spain and Denmark closer than ever before? Fans who lined the streets felt it instantly: this was no ordinary visit. Leonor's presence seemed to glow with something more. She carried herself not just as a princess, but as a young woman stepping fully into her role as the future queen. And yet, there was something unguarded about her. A warmth. A spark. A sense that beneath the formality, this was also personal. The cameras captured it. Her entrance. The way she smiled at the crowds, the way she looked not at the flashbulbs but at the people, as if she wanted them to know, I am here, and I see you. In that moment, she wasn't just the daughter of King Felipe, she was Leonor, the princess who belongs not just to Spain, but to all who dream of royalty's enduring charm. But with admiration came tension. Because as Leonor stunned royal fans in Denmark, she also awakened new whispers of rivalry, of doubt, of jealousy. Some wondered, was her arrival overshadowing Denmark's own crown prince? Was this a moment of unity, or the start of a quiet royal competition between two of Europe's brightest heirs? This is where the story deepens. To understand the impact of Leonor's shocking arrival, we must look at her journey so far. Leonor has faced challenges no teenager could imagine. From the weight of Spain's political turbulence to the expectations of an entire monarchy resting on her young shoulders, she has been forced to mature faster than most. Yet, through it all, she has shown resilience. Her education abroad, her military training, her eloquent speeches, all have revealed a princess determined not just to inherit, but to earn her crown. And Denmark gave her the perfect stage to show just how far she has come. Because in Denmark, the royal watchers were not biased by the Spanish press. They saw Leonor with fresh eyes. They saw her not as the familiar girl of Spanish tabloids, but as the future Queen of Spain, arriving with a poise and confidence that startled even those who thought they knew her best. Yet, here lies the twist. While fans celebrated, while cameras flashed, there was a quiet unease brewing behind palace walls. What did the Spanish royals think of this sudden burst of attention? Did King Felipe and Queen Letizia worry that Leonor's growing independence might outpace the cautious narrative they've long tried to control? And in Denmark, what of Queen Margrethe? What of Prince Christian? What of the Danish court that suddenly found itself sharing the spotlight with Spain's radiant heir? Every smile hid a question. Every wave carried meaning. Every step Leonor took was more than a gesture, it was a statement. And so, the curiosity loop deepens. Because if this arrival was about more than a simple royal visit, what exactly was Leonor signaling? Was this the beginning of a new royal partnership, perhaps even a romance that could one day reshape Europe's royal map? Or was it simply a test, a moment for her to prove that she could hold her own on the international stage, far from the safety of Madrid? The truth is, it was both. Leonor's arrival stunned because it revealed not just the princess she is, but the queen she is becoming. It shocked because it forced everyone, from Spain to Denmark to the watching world, to realize that she is no longer the sheltered heir, but a young woman ready to command her destiny. And it captivated because it opened questions we are still racing to answer. What comes next? Will Leonor's bond with Denmark deepen into something historical? Will Spain's future queen find her partner in the halls of Copenhagen? Or will this shocking arrival remain a powerful, singular moment, a reminder of how quickly royal history can change course in just one day? What is certain is this: when Princess Leonor arrived in Denmark, she did more than surprise the crowd. She reminded the world of why royalty still matters, not because of crowns or ceremonies, but because of the way one presence, one smile, one young woman can make us feel that we are witnessing history being written before our very eyes. And so, the story continues. Because with Leonor, every arrival is not just an event. It is a revelation.